Nature perfectly took care of the balance in its strict hierarchical food chain. Each animal has to fight for a place in the sun, food, and territory. Predators hone their hunting skills and compete with each other. But no one wants to be eaten, and therefore even an antelope, harmless at first glance, can inflict fatal injuries on a lion with its sharp horns. Each animal has its own unique weapons: strength, teeth, horns, speed, disguise, mass, agility, and intelligence, and thanks to these abilities, animals adapt to survive in harsh confrontations for a place under the sun. We present to your attention another selection of the most interesting animal battles. Buffalo versus lion. Buffaloes and lions are irreconcilable enemies, and despite the fact that some herbivores and other predators die in these confrontations, both of them, lions often get fatal injuries falling on the sharp horns of a powerful ungulate. Only a large group of lions can overcome such a giant. The old lions, of which alone were expelled from the pride by young and strong males, are forced to hunt on their own and often die on the hunt. But even the pride of lions retreats when the huge herd goes on the offensive, driving predators away from their calves. Ostrich versus monkey. It's no secret that monkeys perfectly adapt to environmental conditions and have in their arsenal many methods for obtaining food. One of the favorite delicacies of primates are ostrich eggs and even caiman eggs, which monkeys dig out of the ground. This time, the theft failed. The ostrich noticed the cunning macaque in time and did not let her leave with his egg. The monkey had no choice but to leave his prey and run away. And the ostrich carefully returned the egg to the nest. Moray versus reef shark. Reef sharks are relatively small. Medium-sized specimens grow up to 1.5 meters in length and gain about 20 kilograms of weight. Moray eels can grow up to 3 meters in length, having a mass of more than 30 kilograms. The diet of moray eels is very diverse, and not infrequently it includes small sharks. Moray eels wait for their prey from an ambush and, as soon as a good moment presents itself, they immediately attack, swallowing their prey. This time the shark turned out to be a bit too big for this moray eel, and after many unsuccessful attempts to swallow it, the moray eel nevertheless let go of its prey. We'll have to wait for a smaller shark. Bison battles. Bison are the oldest animals that survived the Ice Age. These animals are the official symbol of the United States along with the bald eagle. After a century of extermination of bison for the sake of the skins of these animals, which were in great demand, their population was reduced to several hundred individuals by the beginning of the 20th century. Today, 30,000 wild bison live in the country, mostly in Yellowstone National Park. Bison are herd animals that live in groups, in which battles for leadership in the herd often occur. Outside of the breeding season, males and females are kept separately. Females with calves form groups of 25 to 30 individuals. Males graze singly or in bachelor herds of 10 to 15 individuals. Previously, during migrations, herds united and walked in a common stream, in which there were up to 10,000 animals. The breeding season for bison runs from May to September. During this period, herds form large clusters, males join groups of females and start fierce battles among themselves. The bulls converge nose to nose and begin to butt, resting their foreheads. From the outside, their movements look heavy and slow, but in reality they are full of strength. An opponent who did not have time to dodge, a bison is capable of inflicting serious wounds, sometimes with a fatal outcome. Curious baby squirrel. But here it didn't come to a fight. The curious squirrel wanted to get to know the cat better, but the adult squirrel avoided the conflict in time, taking the baby away. Otherwise, the adult squirrel can give a worthy fight to the cat and even attack him first. Elephants versus predators. Not a single predator will risk approaching a group of elephants. so curious, playful baby elephants behave boldly and confidently surrounded by adult elephants, and predators can only trail somewhere far behind in the hope that some elephant calf will fall behind the group. Lioness versus baby elephant. Adult elephants do not let the elephants go far from themselves and always control the situation, so a young elephant calf that has strayed from its group is a rarity, which the lioness hastened to take advantage of by attacking him. But to her regret, the baby elephant has already outgrown the moment when it could be overcome alone. The predator hung on the elephant for a long time, not losing hope of snatching this huge piece of meat, but realizing that this task was impossible. I had to leave the baby elephant alone. Lions versus hippos. Hippos are another coveted trophy for lions, but when this giant goes on the offensive, predatory cats scatter in panic. Hornets against bees. One Japanese hornet can kill 40 bees per minute, and a group of hornets can destroy the entire hive in an hour, dividing the bees into two halves with particular cruelty. Having committed their atrocity, the hornets can wait for the newly arrived bees from work to complete what they started. But hornets do not often manage to arrange such lawlessness. Even against these maniacs, the bees have their own way of defense. The bees stick around the hornet in a tight ball and raise the temperature in this ball with a joint buzz. The hornet is not only fried alive, it also suffocates from, which increases the CO2 content to critical levels for the life of the hornet. Leopard hunts monkeys. The leopard is a loner hunter, so he hunts animals that he can definitely defeat, because you can't count on help, and a mistake can cost your life. Therefore, in the diet of these predators, there are more often small animals that the leopard can drag into a tree so that other predators do not take them away, but prey can be much smaller, for example, monkeys. This kid did not manage to hide in time on a tree from a nimble cat. Shark versus turtle. The teeth of this marine predator are razor sharp, but fragile against the shell of a turtle. This shark nevertheless tried its luck, but quickly realized that the turtle was too tough for it and left it alone. Tasmanian devil. The Tasmanian devil is the largest representative of the family of modern marsupial predators. The battles of these charming animals most often take place for food. These animals have a very powerful jaw and teeth. With one bite, it can easily bite through the spine or skull of its prey. The animal lives on the island of Tasmania in Australia and got its name when the first settlers arrived on this island. On the very first night, they heard wild cries in the forest and fled from this island. And later it turned out that this small animal was the culprit of these cries. Honey badger against everyone. Perhaps the most courageous animal is the honey badger. Neither lions, nor hyenas, nor other predators represent authority for him, and the honey badger can attack without much thought, biting the enemy's face. So all animals know that without extreme necessity it is better not to contact. Well, that's all for today. Friends, support the video with likes, write your comments, which confrontation or moment from this video surprised you the most, and we went to prepare a new episode of Animal Battles for you.